Yeah, okay, right. So differences between value types and reference types we'll discuss. Now, come on, about yesterday class, right? What do you mean by value types? What do you mean by value types? Anybody, right? Yeah,
It stores the data in the stack memory.
1 minute. Bhaskar, you explain. What do you mean by value types?
Store the values in stack memory.
Value types data will be storing the data.
Values in
See,
Stack memory.
whenever I'm expecting explanation from you, you follow how I'm explaining. Second is you follow our notes how it was explaining. Statements. So because the practice will be helpful for you to at the time of interview. So for that sake only I'm asking questions again and again to follow it. And it should be very clear. Okay. Now Bhaskar, tell me what do you mean by value types?
value types means data will be stored in stack memory,
Yeah.
and
Value types data will be storing into stack. Okay.
yes, sir.
Any more points about value types? Oscar?
Value types are two types.
No. Any more points? Means value type variable will contain the value type
Actual data is
Will
stored.
value type variable
contains the actual data.
actual data. Value type variable will contain the actual data.
Actual data.
Actual data. Okay. Right. Next, which are value types?
1, 2,
Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Numerical float
Not like that.
character.
Then the
Numerical, fold,
example.
character, logical.
Example for value types are structures and class. Structures, enumerator,
And
Enumerators.
enumerator.
Enumerators.
structure and enumerators are value types. Okay, right. So coming to the reference types. Okay, Giri, 1 minute. I'll address the person. 2, 3 people will speak. It will disturb it will get lot of noise and session will disturb and recording will also. 1 second, 1 second. Hold for 1 second. Hold for 1 second. I'll come within 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, coming to reference types, guys, reference types, Shaker, can you explain about reference types? Shaker, Uh, right. Okay. Otherwise, Shravan, explain about reference types. Explain about reference.
Reference type data will be storing into heap memory,
Okay.
heap based type memory.
Mm, mm, mm.
Heap is the data structure in the form of binary nodes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The binary nodes are of two types, parent and child nodes.
Mm-hmm.
Reference type variable contain the address of data A in the whereas A equal 10 like that.
Okay. Very simple. Reference type data will be
Points to the address
1 minute, 1 minute. Somewhere
rather
a
than
lot of
value.
noise is coming from somewhere. Somewhere, please, you maintain any disturbance from your side. You mute yourself. Better to mute, na, instead of disturbing the whole class. Try to understand me, right, guys? Very simple. Because I can't monitor 20 to 30 people. I don't know from where. Sometimes I have to concentrate the session. So you try your level best. 1 to 10%. I'll check where the noise is coming. That person will mute. Now listen, guys, because here your property. The video what I'm recording is your property. Tomorrow if you miss the session, I'll send to you, right? Listen. Reference type data will be storing into reference type data will be storing into heap memory, which is called heap based data types. Heap based data type. Heap is a data structure which can contain collection of nodes. These nodes are two types, parent node and child node. And reference type variable will contain the address of the data. And next important point is which are reference types? Class,
Really.
interface, delegates are reference types. Okay. Now come back to our discussion. Let's identify the today class differences between value types and reference types. You observe value types and reference types. And better I'll mute all the people. Whenever I'll ask a question, I'll unmute that person. Right. Otherwise, you do one thing. All of you guys mute yourself. All of you guys mute yourself. Mute yourself. And now onwards, the rule is mute yourself. Don't unmute. Whenever I address a person to question, you unmute and you answer. That's it. Okay, that is better now. Right. Okay, right. Value types and reference types. Value types and reference types. Okay. Now you observe. Left side value types, right side reference types. So now it is one of the most important interview question. You remembered in our discussion, wherever I am discussing differences, differences means we'll follow with the table. 99% these differences are important interview questions. Okay, right. Now, yeah, Kalyani, you can get unmute now. Kalyani, differences between
Yes.
value. Yeah, right. First point. Come on, speak out. Hmm.
Data is sorted in the type in stack memory, sir, in value types, whereas in reference types, data is sorted in heap memory. That's the basic difference.
Right. Next,
And
next point.
we will contain in value type, the actual data is contained in the. It is pointed to the actual data type. I mean actual data, and in reference type, it points to the address location where the data is stored.
Very good. Means second point is about the first point is value types data storing into stack. Reference type data will be
Yeah.
storing into heap. Second point is value
Yes.
type variable will contain actual data. Reference type variable will contain address of data. Yeah. Any more
Yes, sir.
points? Any more points, Kalyani?
Like for examples of value types are structures, enumerators,
1 minute. 1 minute.
and
Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. We'll see the third point. Third point we will see is value types are what you said. Structure.
enumerator.
1 minute. Structure and enumerator are value types, right? Okay.
Yes.
Structure. Second, enumerator. Enumerators so structures within C according to. Now what about this side?
Class, object, interface, delegates.
1 minute. Class, class, actually object also, really, right? Next, what is that? We didn't see what is, next one,
Yes.
delegate,
Interface and delegate.
interface. Okay, right. So these are the value types and reference types. But actually, coming to examples for value types, examples for reference types, you observe. Actually, if you will take examples for value types, very important discussion it is. Examples for value types. Okay. Now actually, any type which is structure will come under value type. So in our primitive data types, Kalyani, you can unmute. Next the question to Poonam. Poonam. Kalyani, you can go off. Right, Poonam. Right. Best.
Sir,
Yeah. In primitive data types, my question is in primitive data types, which are value types?
uh, numerical, logical, character.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
These are primitive data types for value, and for reference, general data types.
No. On which basis you are telling this? How you are telling that? You are telling that I understood that numerical and second category is what? Floating. Third category is character. Fourth,
Numerical, floating, character, logical.
yeah, you are telling those
Okay,
are
sir,
value.
it will come under like int,
Hmm. No, no.
integer, float, decimal.
I understood that, but how do you know that which are value types? How can we say that which are value types? Should be evidence now. Should have some evidence now. That's why. Hmm.
Because this value is the data is stored into the stack memory.
How? No, no, no. My question is, you are giving example in primitive data types. Guys, concentrate. In primitive data types,
Hmm.
sorry, you can respond through chat, guys. In primitive data types, 1 comma 2 comma 3 sorry,
And 4.
4 are value types. Value types.
Yeah, based on structures.
You
Hmm.
give me the point. How do you know that these are value types? Tomorrow in interview somebody will ask you, prove that they are value types. Then how do you prove? Hmm.
Hmm.
Simple. There is a
It
lot.
comes under structure.
That point.
Sir, does it like contain null values?
Not like that.
Primitive data types of value types?
No, no. Just now you people told that structures are value types. But 1, 2, 3, 4 are what? In primitive data types, 1, 2, 3, 4 are what? Structures. 1, 2, 3, 4 are defined by the Microsoft as a predefined structure we discussed. Right, 1 minute. And numerical types.
Yes.
Numerical, 1 minute.
Yes.
Numerical type, S byte. S byte is a what? S byte
Structure.
is a structure. S byte is a structure.
Numerical data type.
S byte is a structure
Hmm.
defined by the Microsoft as
Yes.
structure. So structure means, you see, structure, it is a structure. Structure. That's why it is what type? Value type. Now similarly, into. Int is what? Is a structure. Okay, long. Long is what? Long is a structure. Like that, 8 numerical data types are structures. Due to that reason, 8 numerical data types. Similarly, floating point data types. Float. Float is what? Structure. So next, double.
Structure.
Double is what? Structure. Next, decimal. Decimal is
Structure.
what? Structure. Structure. Okay. Now character related. Char. Char. Char is what? Structure. Okay. Next, logical data types. Bool. Bool is what? Bool is what? Structure. Bool is what? Structure. Okay. So that is the reason in this basis you can say that in this basis we can say that in this basis 1, 2, 3, 4 are value types. Okay. Now here, come on. Uh, hmm, Now, examples for reference types. Reference types. Just now I said classes, and which are come under value reference types: classes, object, delegates, interface. Object delegate interface we didn't see till the time. That's why we better to avoid that right now. Now, in primitive data types, in primitive in primitive data types, in primitive data types, yeah, which are reference types? Fifth category. Fifth category means what? What are they? String and object are reference types. How can we say which are reference types? Because string is what? A class. String is what? Class. String is a class. Okay. And similarly, object is what? Object is what? Object is a class. Okay. So like that. Understood? Right. Now, yes. Yeah. Now, vinyl. Vinyl. Now, yeah. Vinyl or okay, guys. Next, now I have a question. Vinil. The question is,
Yeah, yes, yes.
yeah, whenever I talk your name, Vinil, immediately unmute. Better, not? Don't.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Right, right. 1 minute, one
Yeah,
minute.
yes, sir.
Now I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
Yes.
Long is what? Value type or reference type? Long.
Long value type.
Value type. Next, float.
Value type.
Float.
Float is a value type.
Value type. Whole.
Value type.
Object.
Object is a class.
Hmm.
Reference type.
Next, into.
Int is a value type.
Decimal.
Decimal is also a value type.
Char.
Character is a value type.
And yes, u into.
Uint is a value type.
And string.
String is a reference.
Reference type. Okay.
Yes.
S byte.
SByte is a value type.
Okay. Finally, moral of the story is not 1, 2, 3, 4 are value types. With the string and objects are
Reference types.
primitive data types except string and object all are value types. Okay. Now
Value type.
another question.
Yes.
Console. Console.
Is a class.
Console is a class. Tell me what type it is.
Predefined class. Okay. Console is a
Value type
class. Reference type.
reference type. Very good. Okay. That's it. That is a story about value types and reference type.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell me. What is the question?
Sir, I have a question, sir. Uh, why string is referred as a reference? Like, why is it classified into a class, sir, rather than a structure?
That we will understand.
String is the data type.
Wait. That we will understand in programming. Why it is class, why it is structure, and why some are structures, why some are classes. Because class is object-oriented programming concept. What are the advantages in this? And because of value types, what is in memories, what is advantage? Slowly you will understand. That's why this topic is related to all the complete .NET future classes. And under that is, second thing is, first of all, every level this area will touch. That is just you remember whatever I said just now. Why it is class, why it is structure, what is structure. Even though we don't know what is a class, what is structure, how to define, and because of class, what is advantage also we don't know. But up to that you remember, it is structure, it is class. That's it. Right. Now come back to our discussion. Now, Renuka, now tell me differences between value types and reference types. You have to explain all the points. Right. Come on.
First one, it is stored in the stack memory.
It is stored in the,
Reference type data is stored stack memory.
is it? Again repeat. Value type
Next,
data.
reference type data.
Value
The
type,
value type data will stored in the stack memory,
reference type data will be stored in,
stored in the heap memory.
right, next.
These are stack-based data types and reference types are heap-based data types.
Okay.
Examples for value types are structure and enumerator.
Mm, mm,
Example for reference types are class, object, interface.
Okay, next.
It
Value
will
type,
contain the actual data.
value type,
Value type will contain the actual data, whereas reference type will contain the address of the data.
right. And in primitive data types, which are value types?
First, second, third, and fourth are all come under value types.
Mm, mm, mm.
The last general data type will come under reference type.
Okay, fine. Enough. Okay, right. Now we'll do one thing. Yes. You guys, all of you, open your interview question bank. All of you, open your interview question bank. You have interview question bank with you that you open, and I'll share one person screen. Otherwise, I will download my interview question bank. Okay, guys, open interview question bank, all of you, and just to refer in C sharp section. What are the questions we covered till the time? Come on, do it. simultaneously we will, as part of the training, we will cover the topics in interview question bank also. That will be good for you, because again after completion of the training, preparing this question bank will be difficult simultaneously. Till the time we completed this topic called a .NET framework. .NET framework related, we have how many questions, Uma? How many questions we are having in .NET framework section, Uma?
Maybe 2 or 3, sir.
No, no, no. You didn't see the book and you are telling blindly. Now, how can you say like that? 1, 2, 3, 4. The first topic is .NET Framework related. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all will come under 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 questions are there which you have to prepare. Okay. Next, in C Sharp .NET question bank, because it is very good book. 250 questions I was shortlisted among all the .NET. 90% to 95% questions will come from here only, and I have given very simple answers, not lengthy, which is easy to explain to the interviewer. Now, in C Sharp .NET section, what we covered 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, okay, right, 8, okay, 8, next, 9, 9, 8 is covered, 9 and 10 now we are going to discuss, 9 and 10 we are going to discuss now, okay, right, so that is the story. What I want to tell you, yes, when you are coming to the classes, just to go through simultaneously whatever we have covered. Otherwise, we'll make a round now. Round. Otherwise, yes. Everybody are having question bank, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If anybody didn't get the question bank, give me a reminder in mail. I'll. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First introduction level. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and 9, 10 is not given clear clarity, but you can understand that question, and 11 also like that only, because it is related to a bit of advanced at that time, but you can understand. The explanation is like that. 11 questions are there in the framework. Now I am giving 5 minutes time. 5 minutes time is enough to refer 11 questions, huh? Or else you take 10 minutes time, refer that 11 questions, and after 10 minutes I may ask anybody, you have to answer, get ready, first 11 questions, because simultaneously the preparation has to complete. Otherwise what you will do, you will neglect like anything. Okay, 11 questions preparation has to complete in the 10 minutes, and the next after 10 minutes I'll ask him. Okay, right, come on, fast. Shekhar, I think I have sent mail to you just now. Did you receive? Right. Getting able to see my screen? Yeah. Yeah. In between, there was some network disturbances happened. Net was disconnected. I don't know. At the time net was disconnected, are you able to see my screen still?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Prepared all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Let's discuss. Okay. Now, right. Come on. Uma, come on, tell me. I'm starting from you. What is .NET framework? Uma, what is .NET framework?
.NET Framework is an integral component of .NET Safe software, and it is a runtime environment which we can use to run on the .NET application.
Right. Now, next, Urmil. What is Visual Studio .NET? Uma, you can go off. Urmil. What is Visual Studio .NET?
ID.
Visual Studio .NET is what?
It's an ID. It's an integrated development environment to develop the applications.
Which we can use to develop the applications. Very good. Now, Vinod, what is the difference between .NET framework? Urmil, you can go off. What is the difference between .NET framework and Visual Studio .NET? Vinod, difference between .NET framework and Visual Studio .NET. Right, I think there is a disturbance from your side. Right, I'm muting you. Right, Poonam, why you are in unmute? Noise is coming from your side. Okay, now, Bhushan, what is the difference? What are the differences between .NET framework and Visual Studio .NET? What are the differences between .NET framework and Visual Studio .NET?
Visual Studio .NET is IDE, sir.
Yeah, differences.
And
Discussed here. One is .NET framework, second Visual Studio. Differences.
.NET framework, it's a runtime environment, sir.
Right, very good. Visual Studio .NET
Is a integrated development environment.
right. Okay.
Yeah, those are the main things.
And
so we can
Visual Studio .NET
we can
use to develop the applications. Framework we can use to run the applications. And developer is, see what I'm telling you, see the material. Okay. And just points. See, whenever you will ask somebody asked in an interview, whether you know or not, may not matter for them. Are you able to explain or not? That is matter. Right. Second is .NET framework is required for developer and end user, and Visual Studio .NET is required for only developers. Okay. Right. Now, Right. Next, Shiva, come on, explain the .NET application execution process. Explain the .NET application execution process. Shiva.
.NET application execution process can be divided into 2 steps.
Right. 1 minute. All of you guys, always, these are all the activities we are organizing only to make you too strong in the subject. You want to improve your presentation. At the time of interviews, it should be helpful. Not required to attend 10 to 20 interviews. 2 to 3 interviews are enough to get the job if you prepare like that. And the way you are explaining is very, very important. How I am explaining, you observe, try to follow. Second thing is how I was explained in the book material, how it was. Same what I explained in the class, almost all the explanation in the notes will be similar, which both you should follow, and when you are attending interview also you should give the same explanation. Come on Shiva, explain. .NET application.
First step is the first step is compilation, the second step is execution. In the first step, the converting high-level language code into MSIL with the help of language compiler.
Right.
.NET execution engine can understand only the MSIL code.
Right. Next.
Whereas in second step, the compiler will convert MSIL code to native code because operating system can understand only native code or machine code.
Very good. JIT compiler will convert. Simple. .NET application execution process will be divided into 2 steps. Step 1. Language compiler will convert high-level language code into MSIL code. Step 2. JIT compiler. JIT stands for just-in-time compiler, will convert MSIL code into native code. Right. Now next, what is MSIL code? Sukanya, what is MSIL code? Sukanya, what is MSIL code? What is MSIL code? Right. Seventy, what is MSIL code?
MSIL code, Microsoft Intermediate Language, is one of the core components of .NET framework.
Okay.
.NET source code written any node.
Very simple. CLR was designed to understand only one code, that is called MSIL. MSIL stands for Microsoft Intermediate Language Code. Okay, right. Next, what is next? Shravan, what is CTS? Explain about CTS, Shravan. Shravan. Okay. Now, right. Sriharsha, explain about CTS. Okay. Now, Bhushan, explain. Bhushan or Neha, explain about CTS.
CTS is a subset of CMS and it contains the common based data types which are defined by the Microsoft for all the .NET languages.
Okay. So every .NET language has to have their data with data. For example, CTS into 32, C# .NET into VB.NET into integer base type is CTS type called into 32. Okay, fine. Right. Next, come back to C# .NET. Just come back to C# .NET. Right. You can observe 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, up to 8 questions you have to prepare. Okay. So what I am telling you, yes, when you are, I am giving a small task for you. The task is from .NET framework, the section called .NET framework 1 to 11 question and answers. First prepare, then write on paper, what is that? Question and answer and send to me. That is task 1. Task 2 is in C#.NET section. In C#.NET section, question number 1 to 8. Okay, prepare, then write on paper and question and answer, write on paper and send to me. Okay, these two things you complete. If you will complete this, out of 250, 20 questions are going to complete with this. Next level, simultaneously, see, you remember one thing, I will attend a training, then I will prepare for interviews. It is 100% wrong. Simultaneously, when the topics are going on the topic, you should be strong. That will be helpful for you to clear your interviews. And once training is completed, you should not take breath of one day to attend the interview. The next day you should understand to attend the interview. It is, if you want to go for that process, labs, simultaneously interviews, question and answer preparation should happen. Okay. So, but regarding assignments, if you will take it is easy, or if you will take it is what is these assignments as like school people, I will not help regarding this. It's up to you. But I am very much strict regarding this. If you will do all these things, you will get the results like anything. Ultimate our expectation is what? Result. Result is nothing but what? Job. And as well as when you are working, you should not feel difficulty. You should have a sound knowledge. So for this type of activities implement will get. And as well as you can see our materials, I'm sure very good books are with you. Refer page by page. You can refer the next topic what I'm going to teach when you are coming to the class. Okay, thank you very much. And yeah, Teja, I'll send you the previous recordings to you by today. And whoever required any previous recordings, anyhow, I'll send to all the people the pending recordings to you also. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye bye. Anybody wants to talk to me? Please wait. Remaining people can leave. Wait. Right. Yeah. Tell me.